Hello, hello, Raven Magic, my followers. Just wanted to come on here and do a quick read for this young man, Nolan Wells, born 8907. And a lot of interesting things came out. A lot of wands and cups. And his mother and father came out. And a wands um, reference. And that's always having to do with Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So his mother and father could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and he could be too. I really didn't look that up, but this is very, very, very interesting read. Let me show you guys the cards. Don't I just so High Priestess came out. Four wands, two of wands, 8 of cups, father of wands, mother of wands, of course the sneaky fox and all of its minions. I feel like this is him. He was full of life. He was expected, very determined young man, focused, and these wands, this 9 of wands. He was very strong, good stamina, very confident young man. Um, he was very determined. He had a lot of determination, very in good direction in his life. With this 2 of wands, it's very unfortunate what happened to this young man. With his 4 of wands, he was celebrating something that he completed for this world card to come out. And yeah, like I said, this 9 of wands, he was near a completion of some type of journey or something that he was doing. Or this could be him at the end of his life. Now, I'm using the tarot deck. I ain't did this a long time. I'll be having to refresh myself. Child, this is just very unfortunate. So with the Father of Wands, which is very interesting, came out, and the Mother of Wands, his parents. I was shocked that the Son of Wands didn't come out, but I'm not too sure. The mother she is very attractive. She's very domestic, very vibrant, and family always comes first with her. She was very proud of his determination, his focus, and oftentimes she has overcome great pain or trauma in her life. Don't get on her bad side though. And the father, he's very charismatic and creative, and the mother is very attractive domestic environment. That's why they clicked and became together and had him. Some people are very drawn to him naturally. He's very welcoming, and loving. He has a loving heart, the father. He's very involved in healing arts and he's very deeply compassionate and in tune with his life and nature. He's able to hold us steady and strong during conflict. I think that's why they clicked. Now with this cups, I feel like with this 5 of cups, this is great grief and disappointment. I feel like this is him. or it could be his father. Uh, he it's like a time of sorrow for them, of course. A lot of relationships has fallen apart, old friends, um, going away, um, a disappointment and regret. When this card appears, it's important to to not make hasty decisions, and this is what the mother and father is doing. They're not making hasty decisions with what just happened with their son. Um, with the general public, they feel like they can never do enough to please the general public, and they don't have to be honest. Like the general public, um, this Eight of Cups. I feel like this is stagnation, and somebody is not doing well. I feel like this is the Eight Friends. It's like an urgent message to the pack. Um, so this is the Eight of Cups. I feel like this is them, the group. They're like packing their bags. They're trying to move on. Um, they know there is no hope in rekindling, but what they've done and what has been lost, they're trying to start anew already. Um, but they're having some illnesses and some physical stagnations. It can't be more clear with this card. Nothing good remains for them here. And yeah, I feel like that's them. Now with the Fox, of course. And then we have the High Priestess, which is me doing this reading. That's just me. But with this sneaky Fox, you see how he has one eye, sneaky watching. I feel like whoever had this idea or whoever did this, this was for, their own self-interest. Somehow they just didn't like Nolan. It didn't have nothing to do with who he was as a person. They just didn't like him. You could not do something to somebody and they just don't like you. It was very secretive self-interest. Um, see, he has one. They were showing him the swords, but they always had one tucked away. You see that one tucked away under the foxtail. So the story goes, seven swords, a secret is being kept. You're either the keeper or the kept from, and Nolan was the kept from. Deceit and avoidance lingered in the air that day. They tried to ostracize him that day. Yeah. So these are the cards I have. Let me see. If y'all want me to do more readings like this, let me know. I know I haven't been on here for a while. Y'all like, where the fuck is that? Why is she? I'll be having to take a break, yeah. And so yeah, these are the cards that came out for this young man. That's why I say this is me, because it's mystery, psychic wisdom. Sits in stillness. She's able to access the realms of others pass by without noticing. And I do use silence as a non-action to harness this power. If you listen more closely to the voice within, times is designed to look past the obvious, and I always do. I look past the obvious, acknowledging the shadows. So, High Priestess, the Four, the Two, the Cups, the Father, the Mother, the time of grief and sorrow. Yeah, he was waiting for, you know, his next adventure. I don't think I read the water card. He was waiting because he was completing something. He had completed something and he was ready to start his life, basically, and go out into the world. That's why the world card is here. And go out into the world and do whatever he was doing. I don't know what he was doing or was about to do. But unfortunately, the tower came down on the star. And they left him there. Yeah, that's the 9 in the world, sort of the same card, you know, wholeness, complete. And this also could be his journey. He was in harmony, he was in contentment. And they rarely encountered somebody like him, and they thought he was rare. He was a rare energy. He probably wanted to achieve what he was trying to achieve. He was focused on. He was focused. He had a radiant energy inside him. So yeah, that's about all I got for Nolan. But these are the cards that I got for him. But this one, and this one, and this one